What about our first animes that we ever watched?
Okay. Well, I'd say the first one that I ever watched was Hack Gale. What was it? Hack something? Hack Q Legend, something like that.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Yeah, I played the game. Like I played the game like back in PS2. But the thing is, I never bought part 2 or part 3 or whatever, so I just got part 1. Let's see.
What about you,
if
Alex?
I
What
had
was
to
your first one?
Oh, D and Angel.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, actual anime, not like Pokemon or anything like that.
Okay.
Mine's was yeah, Pokemon. I remember I remember when I was a little kid, I used to watch Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, Duel Masters as a child. I loved the shit out of that show. And sometimes I watch a little bit of Dragon Ball Z.
Question: what did everybody think about the first ever Beyblade 2 where they started making Beyblade more often?
Let's see. I haven't watched the show until they released that one dude. What's that dude's name who used that little dragon type monster or Beyblade? The legend.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I haven't started watching that show.
One.
Yeah, that one. First, I started when either that was when Leo
Yeah, I
came
started
along.
that's like the first episode.
Okay.
It was pretty good series, but everything went downhill for a while there when they made the battle wheel things.
Oh yeah, then it get real crappier ever since. It's pretty much like Beyblade. When I was a kid, like back in my elementary school, I mean, dang, like it's like the brand new thing in playground. Like everyone was talking about Beyblade, no, Byakugan. They're training Bakugans, they're battling Bakugans, they're doing guns.
Yeah, Bakugan, Pokemon, Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, I don't even think they talk about much of Yu-Gi-Oh back then. Yeah, they
Well,
really
to be
don't.
fair, I was friends with the nerds in the outcast, so.
You're not wrong there. I was too. Cause that's the only people I can hang out with, to be honest. Everybody else, I just did not stoop to my level about who I wanted to talk to. Whatsoever they understand the things I like.
What? Like how we first met before middle school. We see each other in middle school 3 years later.
Well, like, what do you mean?
Like, you know how we met each other in daycare, right? Easter seals and all that.
Yeah.
How we actually first met? Like, was it a Crash Dummy?
We
like,
met on the playground after a while. Just in the fact there was like they moved me down the. I was like literally down the hall from where Randy was before we even first met. So like doing daycare, other than the moment you start getting older a little bit, I was like 5, probably 6. And
yeah,
they moved me into the room with Randy, the other grown kid, so to say. And I didn't meet you till like the playground where we had to bring our favorite toys in.
Oh yeah, the Crash Test Dummy thing. You asked me like if you could play with it. I said no. I think you kicked me or like threw the test dummy at me, and I started the teacher and hey. Then you did it again.
That I remember that. That did happen. Just to be honest, I threw your Crush Dummy card, I think across the thing, or then I just kicked you and ran off. I think it was something like that, if I can fully remember back then. And then the first time I actually ever met Diablo, or Alex, was for when you first came to Halifax, and then ever since I heard someone named Diablo, I was like, oh, Diablo, because I didn't favor the name Diablo, but it just sounded so funny. I just thought it would be a good nickname to give someone.
I remember first time that I met Alex is when me and Jacqueline were playing our 3DSs. Then like he somehow came up to us, talked about Nintendo for a while.
I can. My cousin JD said, "Oh, I heard them. Overheard them. Those people talking about video games." Go talk.
Yeah, and like ever since then, you hang out with us.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, it's been a while. It's been a long while, to be honest. I'm gonna change the subject just a little bit here. I know we talked about this way before, but I still want to hear it and put this on YouTube and stuff. How did everybody feel about the death battle between Goku and Superman?
When I first saw the first, it was bullshit. Damn it! I shouldn't swear. Damn it, mommy, restart that.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You can. I'll keep that in the video. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you
I'll
guys
censor it. I'll censor it somehow, so it's fine.
Yeah, when I first saw that, like, I was really disappointed. I mean, I literally argued with myself for hours, like, there's no way that Superman can actually beat Goku. And
Right.
when me and you saw it, Leone, I said to you, like, you were there with me, like, they at least gotta give him, they gotta put him, but I thought, like, they gotta put a little bit easier on Superman, on Goku this time. But no, they haven't.
To be honest, they gave Superman the most advantages in that whole situation.
You know, it's like, it's really like Cashin from Cashin's Sins versus like Yuki. Or Yuki from the Future Diaries, I mean.
Right. So in fact, all the facts I heard from what Superman could do, okay, to be honest, I can say he'll be an even match for Goku, but at the same time, he just can't compete against Goku's level. Consider in fact, you're going up against a guy who literally has been training since he was a little child against somebody who just recently discovered their powers as a teenager. And then you think with your super strength, you could, okay, I'll swing one time and then they'll just be down for the count and then just get right back up and then we just do it all over again. No. All
Yeah,
the situation that you've been in, you think just doing that little punch because you're so strong, thinking it's gonna knock someone out. You're going against a person who knows martial arts and knows how to block and counters lots of stuff. When was the last time you saw Superman block anything besides from laser beams, from Doomsday, and bullets? Who are actually, matter of fact, he can just stand there and not get hurt by bullets whatsoever.
I believe at the time too, I mean, like, before Superman got his powers, I think, like, all he did is pick up, like, random street thugs from the streets, you know?
Right.
Like, just bring Yusuke over there, you know, he'll sell his Scorpio.
Consider the fact, I will say this. Okay, yes, Goku could have had advantages when they put in the kryptonite that weakened Superman. But other than that, since Goku blasted because he loves having a good fight, I will respect him for that. But consider the fact that
they actually kept him true character at least.
Right, I understand that. But since all the situations that has happened, you would think, even with Goku going Kaioken once, was actually strong enough to overpower Superman. Consider the fact the only superpowers he mostly have is sort of super speed, super strength, the ability to fly, laser eyes, super breath, and what was the other one? Dude, I know there was like one more. Oh, and like bulletproof. To be honest, even with all that capabilities, it's still not strong enough to take on Goku. Consider the fact laser beams would not have that much effect, but consider the fact they show that okay, Goku got hurt, and it was in Dragon Ball Super, or it was actually also in Resurrection F, that he got shot with a laser beam in his chest, and it hurt. It almost put him into near death. Consider the fact Goku will have the strength to take that blast, but since he's been fighting Frieza all that time, it really wasn't.
It's a nothing.
It
so to say.
Well, yeah, so to say, but it still did damage to Goku. Since all that time fighting, it's breaking down his stamina to actually his full strength because he had to go all out against Golden Frieza. So having that little incident happen, Goku couldn't withstand the blast of that, and then he ended up just almost dying in that situation. Other than everything else, Goku can withstand almost anything. Then consider the fact they put in where he went God form, the first ever God. How is Superman supposed to keep up with Goku's speed? Yes, he has super hearing too. I almost forgot about that. He has super hearing. But that's not a way that you can detect someone who's gonna pop out of literally thin air. I mean, think about it, because yeah, you can hear people from like what, miles away or all over the world. But how's that gonna help you in a fight against Goku, who can literally almost what?
Use instant transmission to like teleport like halfway into the galaxy.
Of course. And then consider the fact he can't really hide his power level. She can Superman cannot hide his power level whatsoever. So really that's no way. Wait, what, Alex? I didn't hear what you said.
Superman doesn't even know what a power is.
That's also true. But you consider fact from Goku, he can sense anybody's power level because he even said humans have small little power levels that he can detect. So that's literally like an easy, not an easy win, but no, actually, yeah, it could have been an easy win, to be honest.
Actually, I got a question for all of you.
What's up?
For both of you. What's the most deepest and darkest secret that you do not want to tell anybody, like in the whole wide world?
I don't know. To be honest, I had a lot of secrets, and I chose to forget them. Because if I might keep, I will keep that private for myself for a while, so I feel like it's ready for people to know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's probably better off.
I should probably go say this now. Whatever. But I don't believe Leone actually remember this. But I actually have mild autism.
You got mild autism?
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, because usually when you think about autism, you think about like weird, I don't know how to explain it. But for my case, yeah, I do have autism, but it's very hard to tell. So, matter of fact, I can just act like a normal human being without anybody ever even noticing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on SHAREfactory, I don't know, about a month ago. So.
Yeah, so in case, like, you're probably wondering, Leone, like, those days, like, why is Randy being such a prick and all that, whatever. I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's good to hear. At least now that I know.
That's what I said, or
No, I couldn't hear you whatsoever.
okay. I was signed up like about a month and a half ago, that I did some factories. Which is basically a different type of
Does that affect you at all whatsoever? Like when it comes to like talking to regular people?
to a certain extent, but it's called high. It's more like it's rated as high functioning autism, even though it's not really autism.
I think for mine, I think you could tell either because I think I can be, what do you call it? I guess. Yeah, that, and sometimes I can be emotionless. Like once I saw my grandmother died, like literally you see no emotions in my face. Like, sorry, but
Yeah, it's like it's basically like you're in your own little world at the time.
yeah.
No reason to hold back.
I mean, that can actually feel for some people who choose not to, or even if it's not even a choice, it just, you have no control over what some of your emotions are, but at the same time you mostly do. It's just like that some people just choose to forget or choose not to feel emotions on a certain time, or just on that one day it happens and you just see it happen, you just don't know what to say or don't know what to do. But then after a couple of days or so, it bites you in the butt, and then you just get all emotional and then ends up crying in a situation. It happened to me before.
Yeah.
I don't have autism like you two do. I have ADHD. That's why I mostly have so much energy, and I'm always hyper and stuff. I mean, it's literally a lot of stuff to not mostly to take in, but to mostly to feel, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think I got two more that I like explain this now, like better safe than sorry. First off, sometimes I cry myself at night. Just to be honest. I don't know why. It could be like I may have offended somebody or something in the past, like an argument, or some things that may freak me out. I'm just saying that now. And the second thing that, well, actually that was the first time I ever explained this to someone. But the second part, I mentioned my grandfather before. I believe I have a little bit of a creepy, motionless thing inside me, I guess. Meaning, like, I sometimes I have that little moment where I picture me killing somebody in a certain way. Like, let's say I wanna kill somebody with, you know, like killing them while they're like that kind of thing. It doesn't happen every so often, but sometimes I do feel like that way.
I will admit this though. I will actually say this. There's actually a time where I just literally just hate someone just for talking. There's a day when that happens, either that or I'm just really annoyed with that person. I just don't want to talk to them whatsoever because I'm just so annoyed about what you're saying. It's what happens at some points. But I was like, you know, whatever, it happens. I try to control that at some points, but it's like times that happens and I don't know about it, and I just become like a real fucking dick to someone. Like, cause I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear you talk. It's just really pisses me off. It happens before at school, and I just shut down. And when that happens, I don't talk to
Okay.
anybody. I just don't even look at anybody. I'd be drowned out into my music.
That's understandable. I kind of like that sometimes.
Yeah, that's very understandable, especially with the kids that go there now.
Right. Hey guys, Lawtheboss Games here, and thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys